Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you can see that this room is filled with flies. And I am going to have to start my battle with the flies. Battle with the Lord of the Flies, if you will. To give you an idea of just how bad things are. You know, flies breed extremely quickly. And here is one of the indoor fly cat. Here is Nimbus. Here is one of the indoor fly catchers I use. You know, you can see that. Butt off to podium. Well, that's not a good place for that, but. These aren't the better ones because they don't have the don't have hooks on them. They just have loops. Okay? So, there's a fly catcher, right? Here's a used one. You know, there's the difference there. And I have a couple fly catchers. I mean, I should have more, but I guess the cats knocked them down. But I should have a couple fly catchers in this room. And, you know, it's just... I mean, I suffer from... Okay, let me back up a minute. So, firstly speaking... To give you a little lore, I'm going to be calling this segment or series of videos "My Struggle with the Lord of the Flies," or my battle with my my battle with Beelzebub. Beelzebub, the Lord of the Flies, is not the devil. He is a different demonic entity that is, of course, a Lord of Decay and Death. So I probably should look up the lore on him. But there are, you know, a few hundred of his minions in this room, I'm pretty sure. And in order for me to get them out of here, I need to essentially clean the room, cut off their food supply, and catch them all. Although they will eventually die of their own accord if I remove their food supply. But, you know, there's the thing. So, why are there flies in this room? Because I suffer from a dangerous level of depression. And, you know, there are cats in this room. They're not just using the litter box, but pretty much pooping everywhere. So I have to provide more litter boxes for them. I need to... I'm pretty sure they're just peeing on everything. And there's probably $100, maybe $200 worth of books that they've destroyed at this point. But, you know, it's like I said, I'm suffering from a dangerous level of depression. And I've just gotta, you know, hit it head on. And part of the problem is I need to get these flies out of here. So I've got a bunch of these things that I'm going to be setting up. And then every day I intend to make a video where I fill one of these things with garbage. Just straight off the floor. And then sort it, because some of it does need to be sorted. And what needs to be thrown away needs to get thrown away, and what doesn't need to get thrown away needs to get put in its proper place. So yeah, you know, it's just, you can see they pooped on this. See that? Right there? That's poop. Cat poop. So, I actually purchased some gloves for this purpose. And I mean, you know, it's like almost all other filming is now impacted by this because of the simple fact that, you know, I can't really film with their flies buzzing around me. Like, I bring food in here, the food's going to get flies on it, so, you know, I drink drinks in here, the drinks are going to get all nasty. So, it's just one of those things. There goes the trash truck. I mean, it is, as I film it, this is Thursday, Thursday morning, which is trash day for me, and the trash is getting picked up. And then, as soon as the trash is picked up, I need to fill my trash can because I have so much trash, because as a depressed person, you leave your trash everywhere. It's just one of those things you do. And it's like slowly I have to go into this room and I have to sweep up all the crap on the floor, and I have to separate it into categories, and then once I've done that, I've got to dispose of it all or properly store it all. So that's a problem, and it's like I can actually see there is a fly crawling across my camera lens, so I'm going to have to clean that too. But I mean, it's like, yes, one of those things that's always been something of an issue for me. Bear does not belong in here. Bear. He keeps running in here. He likes to visit his friend Nimbus. Right, Nimbus? Yep, Nimbus says right. So, it's like, yeah, I mean, to me, this is kind of a monumental task. And it's like, yes, I could hire a junk service to just throw everything away, which is not going to help. If I do that, I'm not a slob because... Don't sniff that, bad kitty. I'm not a slob because I'm a slob. I'm a slob because I have a mental problem, and addressing that mental problem is the issue. So it's like, yes, there are people... I saw one guy, they brought in a... He'll get stuck to that. They brought in a... Live, come here. They brought in a mental health specialist, a behaviorist, and they sat there with him, and they actually set up a staging area where they went into his apartment and they scooped up everything, and they showed him, it's like, do you want to keep this? Yes. You want to keep that? No. And that's just what they did. And he eventually threw out a lot of stuff. But, see, cats will wreck things. And Bear is at that stage where he does a lot of wrecking things. So he's actually knocked a fly off of this container. But it's like... This channel, as I film this, is not monetized. And it needs, like, something of a handful of subscribers and more than 2,000 watch hours. So, putting out as many videos as possible is just something I've got to do. I do drinking videos where I drink alcohol. And it's a little hard to do that with these flies in here. So I need to see, there he goes, causing trouble. It'd be wonderful if I could just sit that there and have the flies come get it. But that's not how it works. So it's like right now, I can hear it's probably the recycling truck. That's the thing that comes first in my neighborhood. And if the recycling truck has come by, it means I can start sorting until I fill up my indoor trash can, my kitchen trash. And even then, I could definitely start... He is really bugging me. I could definitely start... Are you hungry? Is that what's going on? There we go. See, this is a great point for me to example. There's a cat food can, and he's eating straight out of the can, which is not recommended. But I have one cat that only eats food straight out of the can for some unexplainable reason. So now I have the lid. And the last thing I want to do is drop that lid on the floor. So empty cat food box. Lid goes inside. This is how I pack a lot of my recyclables before they go off to the recycling center, is that I fill up the boxes that I get from say Amazon. He is really hungry. I don't know why this cat will not leave me up. No. See, now there's cat fur on this thing. You see, this is the life you lead with cats. I'll use this for garbage. Now I have another cat that wants food. And because she is a particularly unintelligent cat, did you knock it over? Oh, no, there it is. Okay. See, here and again, the act of cleaning up your house when you're depressed is something of a juggling act. And people don't realize that, because it's like, yes, you know, I could start doing my laundry right now. And you would be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But I have so much laundry, almost everything I own is dirty, that it requires a huge amount of sorting, a huge amount of, testing and smelling and making sure that the laundry is clean once it comes out. It requires things like vinegar and ammonia and baking soda. And while I'm doing it, I have to ensure that I'm not making a mess somewhere else. And you know, every day I'm going to have to come in here and feed my cats. I'm going to have to go feed the cats the rest of the house, and that makes a huge mess. So, you know, even if I left my house perfectly pristine and went to work, I would come back to a mess because my cats will mess it up. That's what they do. They're cats. It's an inevitability. So, I mean, that's part of the problem, is that, you know, no matter what you do, life keeps going. Life keeps causing issues. And, life just is not going to stop for you. It doesn't have that sort of a mentality. So this is one of those things, you know, in these videos, you know, I want to make a video series where I clean up my house. But it's like, I don't know if that's going to work, if I'm going to have the energy. I mean, right now it's around 6 o'clock in the morning. I go into work at 3 o'clock, so I have to leave the house by 2. But I mean, I have so many things that I should be doing between now and then. I should go to Costco and get more laundry detergent. I should clean out my car. I should even get my car smog checked. And I should sort laundry and sort laundry and sort laundry and sort laundry. And it's just, one of the problems is that to get my life in order, I may need to buy a lot of things. They may be expensive. So I need to be working. And I have 2 jobs. And, they're jobs where I can bring my YouTube in. So they're not like, oh, you only do the job. They're great jobs for, someone like me who's a YouTuber. But I cannot clean my house when I'm at work. So I cannot just sit here and say, okay, I'm going to go to the store, I'm going to buy a bunch of frozen food, eat vitamins and frozen food, and drink coffee for a month and get this cleaned up. It's not how it works. How it works is a daily slog. It's going to absolutely suck. And I'm going to have to come in here on trash day or after trash day. And I'm going to have to just go and go and go and go and go and go and go until I fill up that trash bin or I fill up all 3 recycling bins. And, if I can do that every week, I have maximum improvement every week, and I might actually be able to get this done. That's my battle with Beelzebub, the Lord of the Flies, the Lord of Chaos. It's an internal battle in my soul, but you can see it in my house. So, I'm going to set up some more fly traps. Thank you for sharing this moment with me.
Oogog, Urganog. Daniel Ducky say YouTube gods need long outro so I can tell you comment, like, and subscribe so that this channel can pull trash out of ocean by buying matrices from For Ocean. Also, links to new video now appear. Comment, like, and subscribe, or be cursed by Ugatha. Daniel Ducky approves.